Okay. Part 2 of Road Trip. Part 1 is stopped. Now we're on to part 2.
Okay.
I figured if we chunk the sections down though too, it'll be easier to upload to YouTube. Won't take as long.
So
I'm smart. I figured this crud out.
Man.
For years, we've always talked about doing a YouTube show. Here it is, live and in color.
So
or almost live.
Almost live. So
if we ever get Wi-Fi in this car, I'll be happy we can do it all live.
Yeah, I'll update my car one of the days. So, so I think that's we're halfway through the season now. This is we're in the 5th week.
Okay. Question. Grade of Castleman so far?
He's an improvement. I mean, Coach Collin, got him through, but they bring Lance in, a younger guy. I see him improved play. I do. I see improved play, but
not having Lane Moya really killed him.
Not having Moya has hurt. Now I think Moya, especially since we got the week off, he's probably coming back this week. So
yes,
that may help. They've had a week off, so he's had a week to recuperate, guys.
He's had a week to practice, a week to kind of prepare.
Had another week to practice and prepare without the pressure of the Friday night game. So I mean, I see a lot of I think definitely, without a doubt, the team that profited from the Prescott cancellation
was Horatio.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh, by the way, Jinx, you know me a soda.
All right. So, yeah, without a doubt. That allows them to recuperate. They have another week of practice without pressure to plan on Friday. I mean, just so many benefits from that, especially with Lance coming in late, in the season, before season started. So, huge benefits there. And coming back to a home game. I mean,
you're not getting on a bus and having to go somewhere.
Exactly. So many things in their favor tonight. I really think that they can come out and do well. And you had several guys that needed to do some healing from some injuries. Even guys
they were banged up and bruised up bad.
They were pretty bruised up after.
Foreman put them through a ringer.
Yeah, Foreman was a very tough, very physical game. So, yeah, I see a lot of benefits for him here. And yeah, they were talking about that. Coach Beiser told me that they were looking at Moya being back at the end of the month. And this is the 1st
of October.
Yeah, 1st of October. So this is the end of September. So
I still can't believe it's 2 weeks to my birthday. That still bugs me. I can't believe I'm going to be 32 this year.
32.
Wouldn't it be the irony of ironies that Lance Castleman wins his first game on my birthday to the day of the week?
That would
11 years after Jeff Weaver won his first game on my birthday.
That would be interesting.
Because very few people remember Jeff won his first game at home at homecoming versus Arkadelphia on my birthday.
Oh.
Very few people remember that story.
I remember the game.
I remember the game too. I was standing there on the sidelines when that happened.
I was broadcasting.
No, you weren't. That was PT.
I thought I broadcast that year.
No, you did the year before. You did Joe's last year.
That's right. I did Joe's last year.
Because PT took over when Jeff came in, and then I started the year after Jeff came back.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeff came in.
Yeah, okay, I was the year before that. So,
because Jeff still gives us so much grief over the Zane Share pick. I bet you right now, if you ask Jeff about it, I guarantee you he'd probably want to gag at the thought of that.
I still stay with that as being
the player of the game,
being the best pick of that game. That was definitely for that time of the season. I still think they made the right decision there.
Because you were limping into the playoffs. You kind of knew you were in. So, in a way, though, too, you pretty much ran out of options for player of the game. And it was just fun. It was a great play.
Yeah, yes. And everybody else, while they did good, nobody did anything you don't expect them to do.
And I still think in Jeff's exact words, though, too, you gave the player of the game to the guy who did exactly what he was coached to do. And I said yes, and he just shook his head, put his hand over his face, and just went right back into his office.
But my reply to that has always been, but the thing is, that it never happens on a busted PAT.
And not especially for an underclassman. A senior, yes. Zane was a junior when he pulled it off.
I thought he was a sophomore.
Yeah, he was a sophomore. That's right.
Yeah, he was a sophomore when that happened.
Yeah, because Zane's senior year was the year we went to state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I stand by. I stand by that pick. I think that pick is a good job. I can't remember.
How many?
The quarterback threw. He threw completions.
That was Austin Warren was the quarterback.
Warren, he did what he was supposed to do, but.
Austin did that every week.
They ran, they scored. I mean, everybody did pretty much what they had done all season, and they did their job.
Yeah.
If I've got a quarterback and he throws, 50% completions, that's his job.
Yeah.
If he sends 100, if he throws 90% completions, well, he might get player of the game for that.
Or if you break a couple of school records, set yards for passing, touchdowns, etc.
Or you throw a 75-yard touchdown, that make it. But if you're throwing 15, 20-yard completions,
that's
your job.
That's a normal day of the week for someone for Jeff's offense.
That's your job. So yeah, to pick out an outstanding play, because the thing is, busted PATs or busted for that matter field goals.
There's a horse in that yard.
Yeah, you almost never turns out positive.
Usually it's usually a turnover, or the guy who screws up the snap usually gets flattened like a pancake, and you got to go scrape him off the field.
Exactly. You either get fumble snap, you either get smashed, or you get tackled in the backfield. You almost never make it around, and they did. They did exactly as you were coached. Shara rolled out.
Who caught it?
Tight end.
Great brain lapse.
Yeah, he
YouTube folks, if you remember, please post.
He broke out, ran his little out pattern. Zane tosses it to him. Nice pass. I mean, yes, it was exactly the way they were coached. But the thing is, how often, it is not very often in any of the football games I've ever watched, particularly in high school, that a play goes exactly as it's coached. Very rarely
does it ever work.
Yeah.